How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
Numb.
I've become so numb.
Oh my god.
Hey everyone, Hot Choco back. So today I'm coming at you with a collab video. I teamed up with Seoul Cosmetic Surgery, where we have the lovely Fama, the beautiful Lisa, and me coming together to show you 4 different procedures. In this video, I'm going to be doing Shurink, Liftera, Pico laser, and Botox. So let's get into it. When you walk in, you're going to go straight to the consultation desk. And by the way, you don't have to worry about booking it yourself. Even though the staff does speak English, all you have to do is message Lisa and she sets up the appointment for you. So all you got to do is show up. So you sit down for the consultation, you tell them what treatments you're interested in, what your problem areas are, ask them for more information. Yeah. my smile lines are a little deeper.
Yeah, it is. So
okay. And I got this for a reasonable price. All 4 procedures together were less than 200,000 won, which is like maybe 170 USD. So after you go ahead and pay, you walk on through the back, wash up your beautiful face.
Why don't you look at the cameras? Yeah.
You missed the spot actually.
And then you head straight back into the waiting room. So I hope you're not shy because they're going to put the numbing cream on your face right then and there with everyone else in the waiting room who also has numbing cream on their face.
Yeah, I heard that Shurink is really painful, so...
it is.
What was the question? Painful?
Yeah, I heard Shurink is really painful.
Especially here, and also here, and cheekbone, basically whole face.
You can just cry, it's okay.
How do I look?
Sexy. Always being safe.
I feel really numb, especially my left.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
Numb.
Yeah. Especially the lip area is just kind of like when you eat something that's way too spicy and you can't feel your lips anymore. It's like that.
So we can go, I've become so numb.
Oh my god.
So you're going to go sit there, chill for a good 20 minutes. They come clean you up and through the back you go. And this is where I met my doctor. I'm pretty sure he low-key studied in California. He has this like, oh, I did undergrad at like UC Davis type of vibe. But anyway, this is all to say that he speaks English just fine. So I went in for the Pico laser, and there's actually 2 types. There's one for brightening and there's one for pores. So this time I did the one for brightening. So he actually did a little demonstration for us that nearly scared the daylights out of me.
I'm just gonna cover up like this because it has to protect your eyes. Okay, ready?
No.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna see. This is what I just shoot 4 times, but I'm gonna shoot on your face on 2,000 times. So.
Oh wow.
So this is how powerful it is.
Will I turn into Michael Jackson?
So yeah, I was a little scared. So, you know, while they're doing the lasers on my face, it felt a little like pinpricks. Nothing crazy, but it did smell like the 4th of July. I'll tell you that much. So after that, we go on to my favorite procedure and Banobagi's most popular procedure, Shurink. So they go ahead and they gel me up and we get to work.
So the difference between this one and this one is, to be honest, is the size of the application. This is a shrink, but it's gonna target on your skin this much.
Okay.
But to be honest, shrink is much more powerful than this. It's more powerful. But the thing is, because it only gives the energy on this side, on this way, it's not gonna do on here, right? It's not gonna affect on your near nose, near mouth, and near eyes. Because
So Shurink is painful, but it is tolerable. However, I think somehow Shurink must know if you got cavities. It will call you all the way out because this over here hurt. But by far, Shrink was the best one that I liked because you saw the results instantly. Like I actually felt lifted and looking like an egg. So after that came Liftera. So Liftera is like Shrink except it's targeted because the head of the Shrink machine, that's like too big to get into the crevices. So that's when you come in with the pin type. You can go in around the eyes, go in around the laugh lines, get your more targeted zones.
So you can decide where you want it.
Yes, but we have to, because the reason why I asked the patient where she wanted is because we have different types of it. We have three types of energy they can give because it's the depth and the power that can be controlled. So on here, you can't go up too much power on because your nerve, it goes in this way. So I have to give the lowest one around here and under the ear.
And then after that, we finished up with Botox. Now, I don't know what this device is in his hands. I don't know if that ices it or if that like somehow senses the muscles. Like it does something. So for anyone who's had Botox or if you've ever had a shot before, that's what it feels like. It feels like a needle going into your skin. So if you can take a shot, you can take Botox.
Have you done this before? Like,
Oh, this is my first time. First time Botox, first time lasers, first time lifting, first time everything.
okay. And what do you think about beauty? How does K-beauty affect you?
Or how K-beauty? Well, you know, I started doing like K-beauty skincare products like back when I was a teenager. So now it feels like upgrading to the real procedures and the lasers and the clinics. Why Banobagi? Banobagi has like the best reputation. Of every like reputable clinic, I feel like Banobagi always comes at the top.
I confirm.
Hey.
I do.
And what surprised me to learn is that it takes about 2 weeks to kick in. I thought it would just freeze your face instantly. And then just like that, we were all done. Alright, so this is me right after my treatments. I had Botox on my forehead, Botox in the middle of my eyes. I had Shurink, I had Liftera here, and a little bit on the double chin. How do you guys feel? Do I feel all nice and young and lifted and looking like an egg? Actually, I like it. I will admit it was a little painful, but beauty is pain, and especially at this price, I paid less than 200,000 won, which is what, like maybe 170 USD, if that. So, number one, very reputable clinic. Number two, super cheap. And three, I get to live out my K-beauty dreams. And then the cameraman.
I don't get to live out my...
And we went through like all 4 procedures in probably less than an hour. I think I was in and out in about an hour. So everybody go ahead and check out Seoul Cosmetic Surgery's info in the description box below. I don't get paid for this. I paid for everything out of pocket. But like how I said, I wanted to support another woman, especially another Black woman, doing business out here, showcasing services that work for us and that work for our skin tone. So if you guys are interested in any other procedures, or if you're curious if other procedures will work on dark skin, go ahead and leave it in the comment box below. And after conferring with her that it won't, like, you know, burn my skin off, then I'll go ahead and then I'll try it for you guys to see how it works. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.